I'm glad you got a little 90s upbeat tune like this to get us going because we're around the braai and we want to do something differently. We took a Mexican turn with Chef Clem a little bit earlier, which was great. Some perfect little pre-braai snippets. Now we need something that's going to be bougie, that's going to speak of a semi-final. That's going to speak of a final, perhaps.
Yes. So what we've done is we've called this one the semi-surf, semi-turf platter. And the theme behind that, besides being semi-semi, is it's everything you can hold in your hand. I realize
that.
I've become a bit of a stereotype. I'm that guy that when something interesting happens on the TV screen, especially with rugby, I will get up and stand
I will be
in front of the TV.
Sure. I will not sit for a game.
Literally.
I cannot. I love that, dude.
For that reason, it's best to have food you can just hold in your hand. You don't want to be walking up to the TV.
That you can toss it around like this.
No. So it starts off with, let's start off with...
I absolutely love this because I think we have an opportunity to get ready for a braai at Woolies in a different way. And there are some must-haves for the big game, but sometimes you need something different. And hashtag Woolies Game Day Braai Classics remain the undefeated champions, whether it's the semis or the final. It's feasting time. I like the fact that they've taken a lot of the legwork out, the guesswork out, but still left enough room for the magic to happen. So we are treating our prawns with a little bit of salt.
Here's what I found, right?
Okay.
Just working with prawns over the years. When you buy the Woolies extra large black tiger prawns, obviously they're frozen. So what you can do is you're going to thaw them out. And when you thaw them out just on the counter with a little bit of cloth over it. Don't be popping it in water. Don't be popping it in the microwave.
Okay,
None of that.
Don't enhance the process. Just let nature do its thing. Okay.
Then when it's completely thawed out, right, you got your prawns all separated, hit it with some salt, give it all a good toss, I'd say quite a generous amount of salt.
Okay.
Give it a good toss and let it sit for like 15 minutes. Something happens that just plumps up those prawns again, and you rinse that extra salt off, they just plump up and they taste of the ocean.
Because we know that salt can cook. You can literally you can encrust something in salt and it's going to cook it.
It's going to,
There is a chemical reaction that happens there, but it's soft and gentle. And the prawn's flesh is, not that I've eaten one in many moons, obviously having a shellfish allergy, but I swear, looking at these beauties, these tiger prawns, I may well just take a chance.
You're going to risk it for the prawn
I'll
biscuit.
get the EpiPen out and let's just do it, man. Absolutely lovely. You want a hot coal?
Hot coal.
Okay.
And what's nice is Mother Nature's put these little indicators in to let you know when the food's ready, right? So when you see the prawn turn from its beautiful greenish gray color to that vibrant orangey color, that's an indicator. Mother Nature's telling you, we're good.
It's okay. Let's try it out.
Good. Okay, so it's a little bit of, let's get some smoky flavor going on there.
You're all about that food theater. I love it, dude.
You know. But also what happens is now we're giving the prawns another layer of flavor. Which is smoke. Now, the next thing is going to be this is in your left hand.
Okay.
What's going to be in your right hand? A lamb ribbicky. Come on.
Of course it must be.
Yes. Okay, so.
Lamb ribs. I mean, this might be, because people often jump at a pork rib, which is great because it's got a great fat content. But for me, lamb in South Africa is like one of our greatest. We're like the platinum lamb of the world. We've got some of the best lamb in the world. And why are we not chowing these ribs all the time?
All the time. So we get those ribs on there. And I think it's also great because Woolies are doing so much with lamb because they also recognize the quality of the lamb that we get in South Africa is phenomenal.
And the farming structures are good. It's a lot easier, I think, because we've got such a well-developed kind of lamb and mutton culture here. From that farm to table is a lot easier in this space. We know where we're getting it from.
We are so lucky.
The lamb. We probably knew that name.
And this lamb, I mean, it's literally been, it's amazing in South Africa, like you just said, when you can take a drive on a Sunday and you're driving past the farms that literally are producing the food in your table. These lamb ribs have been marinated already. This is the chisanyama flavor.
Is this for me to take home later?
This is 2 ribbickies there for you. That's for your...
Thank you.
For the air fryer, because your air fryer and these lamb ribbickies, I'm telling you, they are so good.
How do you do it in the air fryer?
All I do in the air fryer is I take it out of its bag, give it a little bit of the olive oil spray.
Spritz.
Also, if you have an air fryer, this is the olive oil you should be using. Because you're not adding excess, you're just giving it
a little bit of an extra.
You don't need that much.
Cool.
And then I'll pop it in the air fryer 180. If it's these are quite big, so you know what? I'll start off with 160 just to render out some of that fat. Then over to 180, but essentially it'll go for half an hour, and it is crispy and tender, and it pulls away from the bone. Use your air fryer. Love your air fryer.
And do you do it on the air fryer setting or a grill, like a bake setting or a thing? Does it matter?
Keep it on your default setting and just
I love that. There's a life hack for you if the fire isn't going to be an option. This looks exquisite, dude. About how long? I know you say the colours kind of turn, but when you're mapping out your braai day pre-prep, we kind of need to know what's going to fit into the production line at what time. How long does it take traditionally to do the prawn? I mean, these are on and off.
Here's something that the professionals in the industry do that we don't do at home. So what we do is we will actually we'll cook the prawns, cook the lamb, cook everything, and send everything out all at once. But have you noticed when you go to like events, you'll get things brought out in certain stages.
For sure.
It adds so much impact to the day because it feels like you've just been grazing the whole day. So what I do is...
And you end up eating less, funnily enough.
Exactly. Because it is kind of almost like grazing. So what I do is I take the prawns as soon as these are done, because these are almost done. I got some garlic butter from Woolies.
Oh, get out.
So once these are done, I give it a brush and I serve it with the Woolies prawn riblets. Hey,
the corn riblets.
When last did you see some ribs on prawns? Okay, some corn riblets with the prawns. Then, when the lamb comes off, you take the lamb and you serve it with the beautiful, either you serve it with the Greek salad or you serve it with the potato salad. You create so many courses in the day. Are you okay?
I'm loving it, bro. You've just pressed every happy button in my life, dude. I absolutely love it.
It's about the planning. It's about the preparation. Get that right. You're going to have the best game day of your life. This weekend is important. We don't want you stressing about food. We at Woolies have that covered. You sit back, don't relax, but you focus on the rugby. You focus on the rugby.
The bottom line is we're going to run out of hands because we've got so many beautiful handheld items here to see in game day. I love it. Chef Clem, look as the alpha male Braai emerges from the smoke, victorious once again. Beautiful.